A match that we never thought would happen, but it might actually happen now. Okada versus Roman Reigns. Roman has one more blocker, one more barrier in his way before WrestleMania, and it is the Rainmaker versus the Tribal Chief for the Undisputed Universal Championship. And if you see in the top corner, it is a 20-minute time limit. So, if Roman Reigns is able to scour, itch, and claw, there is a possibility that Roman could keep his championship via time limit draw if it comes down to it. But what I will also say is there is absolutely no possible way that Okada will find his way into the WrestleMania main event against Randy Orton for the Undisputed Universal Championship. There is absolutely no way that will happen because I will not allow it to happen. Even if this match ends in a draw, it is going to be Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton 1-on-1. The only way it may change is if Sami Zayn runs in and cashes in his Money in the Bank contract, as he is still the shadow lurking over the shoulder of the Tribal Chief and will lurk over the shoulder of any and all future champion, as Roman Reigns is not letting Okada get out of his own way. Roman Reigns is showing a side of aggression that we have not seen. I mean, I kind of blame CM Punk for this, but let me explain. Punk kept getting up. Punk showed a level of made Roman Reigns boil down to a level of frustration that the Tribal Chief has not shown in a while, as a cross-arm neck breaker takes down the Tribal Chief from Okada. But Roman Reigns finally locked on the guillotine and defeated the best in the world after a level of frustration we have not seen from the Tribal Chief in quite a long time. And I think that the reality is that Roman Reigns wanted to do everything he possibly could to maintain his titan of a grip on the World Championship that he lost earlier in the year to John Cena, and then Cena dropped it to Roman's cousin, Jey Uso, before Roman won it back at the Rumble. Retained it at the Rumble and won it back in the All or Nothing Fatal 4-Way. And it was an All or Nothing Fatal 4-Way because if Roman lost, Roman would be out of the title picture for the foreseeable future and would not be defending the title potentially against Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Okada gets brushed off by Roman. Okada's got to get out of his own way. Okada pops back up. Roman has his hands up. Okada finally fights out of it. European uppercut. Shinbreaker by the Rainmaker. Reigns reverses him. Okada reverses him back. Sends Reigns into the corner, does the Rainmaker. Hesitation dropkick in the corner, takes down Roman Reigns. Roman's got him Roman's got a cravat locked in. Roman's got a cravat locked in on Okada. Roman is looking to make the Rainmaker submit. Okada's fighting out of it. Okada's not going to give up that easy. Roman's got to earn this championship victory and his way to WrestleMania. Roman's got to earn his way to WrestleMania. I'm going to call that a variation of the TKO as Okada drops Roman Reigns. Roman gets thrown off with a German, and Okada drops him with the Rainmaker. But Roman kicked out. Roman's rolling to the outside. Roman is rolling on the outside. The one thing I would like to say with the upcoming release of WWE 2K24 is make it where it's more difficult to get your finisher to where it's not 5 minutes into the match and you could defeat the guy. I'm not saying that every match should be 10, 15 minutes, but maybe at least 8. Or at least with guys like Roman Reigns and Okada, it should take a little bit longer than with guys like Trick Williams and than it should with guys like Trick Williams and Angel Garza. It should matter. The overall should matter as far as how quick we get our finishers in this in respective matches. Just make it more. I don't want to say more realistic because it's plenty realistic, but just make it where it's not just as easy to finish a match with Roman Reigns and Okada as it would be to finish a match with Angel Garza and Trick Williams. And I only picked those two guys because I know those two guys are two guys in the 70s overall, and these two guys are two guys in the high 90s overall. So there should be a difference, is what I'm saying. Okada tries to break up the announcer's table, but Roman Reigns blocked him as we are at a count of 6, and Roman sends Okada back into the ring. But Okada's getting back up. Okada blocks Roman. Straight palm strike by Okada. Scoop slam. Simple but effective from the Rainmaker. Simple but effective as Okada brushes Roman into the ropes and sends Roman tumbling to the outside. Okada sends Roman tumbling to the floor. Okada's measuring Roman Reigns. Overshoots him with the lariat off the ropes. Queen Angelo suplex by Okada takes down the Tribal Chief. Queen Angelo suplex takes down the Tribal Chief. Into the announcer's table goes Roman Reigns, but he brushes off the attack from the Rainmaker, and now he sends. I guess he thought that it was a good idea, so he sends Okada into the announcer's table, and now these two are just fighting with the announcer's table. As Roman gets banked off the announcer's table, monitors flying everywhere. Okada has Roman up again. It looks like variation TKO. Variation TKO to the Tribal Chief from Okada. Okada, he's waiting for him. We saw this earlier. Rocks him with the German. Rainmaker! The only thing that's missing is the zoom out when he lands the Rainmaker. Big elbow drop to the heart of the Tribal Chief. Lateral press. And Roman kicked out. And Okada can't believe it. It was a last-ditch effort from the Tribal Chief to kick out. It was unquestionably a last-ditch effort from the Tribal Chief to kick out. As Okada is taking it to Roman Reigns right now, but Roman catches him with an elbow coming in and a big boot right to the mush of the Rainmaker from the Tribal Chief. And now the Tribal Chief has suddenly got himself back in control. Into the corner goes Okada. Roman gets caught. Roman rolls through. Okada's spent. Okada's endurance. Okada's not spent, but he was out of it in that situation, which I can understand because it takes a little bit of a minute as Roman Reigns goes diving over the top rope, taking down Okada on the floor. Okada takes to Roman. Into the announcer's table goes Roman Reigns. The monitors are still on the table. The monitors are still on the table. Okada with a brainbuster. Okada with a brainbuster on the outside. Through the announcer's table. Okada with a brainbuster on the outside through the announcer's table. Okada with a brainbuster on the outside through the announcer's table. Rainmaker! Rainmaker! By the Rainmaker. Tombstone pile driver. But Okada can't follow up. Okada can't follow up. He tried to do one too many moves to the tribal chief to make sure he stayed down for the 1, 2, 3. Wait, Roman! Roman caught Okada. Roman caught Okada, but Okada kicks out. Roman caught Okada, but Okada kicked out. Okada caught him coming in. Roman caught him coming in. Roman Reigns, spear. Roman Reigns dropped him with a spear. Roman Reigns dropped him with the spear. And Roman kicked out. Okada kicked out. Okada kicked out. Roman is measuring him up for the spear. What a Titan shift this could be. Okada got the knee up. 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 Elbow drop to Roman Reigns. Elbow drop to Roman Reigns. Okada sends Roman on the outside. We saw this earlier. Okada's measuring him for the lariat. Okada is measuring him for the lariat. Clothesline. He nails it this time. Does Okada. Okada nails it this time. Roman's taking his time to get back up. Rainmaker on the outside. Rainmaker on the outside. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Okada's doing here. The one thing I can say is I could be wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure there's a difference with ring out in Japan as opposed to here in the WWE. In Japan, I'm pretty sure it is a count of 20 as opposed to a count of 10, so Okada may have thought that he had a count of 20 on the outside to give himself a little bit of a reprieve from the tribal chief, as opposed to a count of 10. I don't know if he realized it was a count of 10, not a count of 20. So maybe that is something that Okada needs to learn here in the WWE. That is a count of 10, not a count of 20 like it is in Japan. But I'm sure that is something that he will get adjusted to after a while. Roman is on the top rope. And Okada slides out of the way. Okada with an ankle pick. 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 He's trying to make the tribal chief submit. And what a stiff right hand from Roman Reigns. What a stiff right hand from Roman Reigns. I'm pretty sure Okada might be busted open. I am pretty sure Okada might have just gotten busted open from that stiff right hand from the tribal chief. Crossbody. Crossbody off the top. Crossbody off the top. Okada's going for the tombstone. Okada's going for the tombstone. Tombstone pile driver. But rocked, locked, and loaded is the Rainmaker. Okada's going back up top. Okada's going back up top. I mean, honestly, Roman might be a little too close. Double axe handle off the top rope. Okada's got him. Okada's got him. Roman finally reversed the Rainmaker. Roman finally reversed the Rainmaker. Roman finally reversed the Rainmaker. Okada reversed him. Big Lariat takes down the Tribal Chief. Big Lariat takes down the Tribal Chief. Neckbreaker. Swinging neckbreaker by Okada. Takes down Roman Reigns. I am not sure. I have not seen a cut on the face of Okada, but I am pretty sure that Roman split him open while Okada was in that ankle pick. Okada had Roman in that ankle pick. I could be wrong. Jujikatami. Jujikatami by Okada. Can he hyperextend? Can he hyperextend the arm of Roman Reigns? The answer to that question is no. Roman is going to fight to make sure Okada can't make him submit. Okada is sent off to the ropes. Roman with a Samoan drop. Roman with a Samoan drop. Lateral press. Okada kicked out. Okada kicked out. If there's one thing that Kazuchika Okada knows, it's how to stay in a match, even after an exorbitant amount of time. And that is exactly what we've seen as Roman goes for a dive. Roman goes for a dive. The amount of times that Okada's went for an hour, the amount of times that Okada's went for 45 minutes, a half hour in his championship title defenses, you've lost track with the amount of times that has happened. But the fact of the matter is, Kazuchika Okada is fighting an animal that he's never fought before. He's fighting the big dog. He's fighting the Tribal Chief. He's contending with the head of the table as Roman just dropped him with a DDT on the outside. Roman just dropped Okada with a DDT on the outside, and it's unquestionably now that Okada is busted open. Okada is busted open at the expense of the Tribal Chief. Okada is busted open at the expense of the Tribal Chief, and if there's anything that Roman should not be doing now, it is exactly what he's doing, taking a moment to posture. Okada made Roman pay for it. Okada made Roman pay for it. Taking a moment to posture. Okada made Roman pay for it. Taking a moment to posture. Look at the blood trickling down the face of the Rainmaker. Tombstone pile driver. Tombstone pile driver. It is going into the eyes. It's going to affect the vision of Okada. It will unquestionably affect the vision of Okada. Seeing the blood trickle into his eyes, down his nose. Okada is going after the forehead of Roman Reigns. But again, Okada can't. This is personal. This has gotten personal, in my opinion, as Okada, he noticed that Roman spent a little bit of extra time on the outside. He noticed that Roman took a moment to posture. And he didn't like it. Okada took exception to it. As Roman pulls himself up, drills Okada into the corner. Okada follows it up with a reversal. Roman with a arm drag. What the hell was that? Roman. Spear. Okada got the knee up. And Okada. I think Okada. Wait a second, Roman. Okada kicked out. Roman tried to catch him off guard. But Okada kicked out. I am pretty sure, yes, the Tribal Chief is busted open. And the cut is just as bad on the Tribal Chief as it is on Roman Reigns. As it is on Okada. But Okada with the Rainmaker. And Okada has defeated the Tribal Chief. Has defeated the Tribal Chief. And if I'm right, Okada defeated the Tribal Chief with under a minute to spare. Or with about a minute to spare. Okada has defeated the Tribal Chief with about a minute to spare. And if you look at the effects of this matchup, on the face of Okada and on the face of the Tribal Chief, you could tell that these two men gave their all for the Undisputed Universal Championship. Okada went to war with the Tribal Chief for the Undisputed Universal title and came out the other end the new Undisputed Universal Champion. And this means that Okada is the one that will defend the Undisputed Universal Championship at WrestleMania against Randy Orton. In the main event of WrestleMania, it is the Rainmaker versus the Viper. With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.